Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Badger's Drift by Wuschel. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. In every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have this blue diagonal in the grid. It acts just like a row or column or box. We are placing 1 to 6 exactly once each also on this diagonal. Not the other one, just the marked blue one. We also have killer cages in the grid. So that's these cells that are surrounded by dotted lines. These are called cages. And killer cages specifically have two rules. One is digits can't repeat. So this can't be, normally we could do 1 and 1 here, but because they share the same cage, we cannot. And then additionally, digits in the cage sum to the value in the top left. So we could do, say, 1, 2, and 4 there. 1 plus 2 plus 4 is 7. And that fulfills our clue. If we did 1, 2, 5, that would be 8. That would not fulfill our clue, and that would not be allowed. All right, so those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, so actually 7 cages are only 1, 2, 4, so we can fill that. Now, how does that affect this 7 cage? We can still do 1, 6. That would make that a 1. Well, we can't do 2, 4, I was going to say, but 2, 4 is only 6. We could do 2, 5, or we could do 3, 4. Okay, so I am not interested in putting 1 through 6 in that 7 cage, so we are not going to do that. These are from 1, 2, 3, 4. They're either 1, 4 or 2, 3. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 quad. And the first thing actually, the first thing we can do is put a 5, 6 here. But the second thing we can notice is the 3 has to be over here in our quad. So if the 3 is over here, then we have to include the 2 as well to add to 5. So that's 2 plus 3 adding to 5. Another way to put that is if I do 1 plus 4, where does the 3 go? The answer is nowhere. So that's 2 plus 3. That places this 2 down here. So now this is not 2, 5. This is either 1, 6 or 3, 4. And so it involves either a 1 or a 4. And this also involves a 1 or a 4. So we have kind of a virtual 1, 4 pair here, which means these cannot be 1 or 4. Just to show in the other direction, if this was a 1, this would be a 4. And then now this would be 3 plus 6 is 9. Doesn't work. So, and the same thing would happen to 4 in a similar way. So these are not 1 or 4 or 2. So they're only 3, 5, or 6. And they definitely have the 5. Okay, this 6 cage is 1, 2, 3. I just hadn't gotten to it yet. These are 4, 5, 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is the only way to make 6 and 3. As long as you can't repeat digits, which you can't. That's a 1, 2, 3 triple. The first thing to notice is that the 1 is limited to these two. So this cannot be a 1. And then the other thing to notice, that makes this a 4, 5, 6. So these now need to add to 9 and 3. But 2 of 4, 5, I guess, okay. So a 9 cage is always going to be 2 from 1, 2, 3 and 1 from 4, 5, 6. That's just how it works out. If we did 2 from 4, 5, 6, if you think about it, you'd have at minimum 4 plus 5. That would already be 9. We'd have to do 0, 4, 5. So we only fit 1 of 4, 5, 6. But if we didn't put any of 4, 5, 6, then we would be 1, 2, 3, which has the 6. So we have 2 of 1, 2, 3 and 1 of 4, 5, 6 to add to 9. So the other 4, 5, 6 is here. And so then this is the 1, 2, 3 that's missing from the 9 cage. And hopefully that was useful because I spent a long time thinking about it. Anyway, there's a 4 in one of these two, or explaining it, not thinking about it. The 4, again, in this triple, I guess I didn't really have to do that because in this column, these are all from 1, 2, 3. The 2's in one of these two. I meant to corner mark that. Okay, what do we want to do about all this? So one of these is 1, 2, 3, and it can't be 2 or 3. Right, so we need, I guess it was worth explaining this because we need 2 of 1, 2, 3 in here. We have this 2, 3 pair. So we have to use the 1. The 1 is in one of these, which means this is not a 1. This is not a 1. That places the 1 here. So we have a 1 with a 2, 3. If it was 1, 2, then that would make the other digit a 6 to get to 9. If it was 1, 3, then that would make the other digit a 5 to get to 9, which means this does involve the 4. We can't put a 4 in here. That's not a 4. This is a 1, 5, 6 triple, so we need to put the 4 here. We can't repeat 4 on the diagonal. If that's not a 4, then that's not a 3. We actually have a 2, 3 pair on the diagonal as well, so that's not a 3, which means that's not a 4. That makes this only a 1, 6 pair. That puts the 4 up here. That's a 1. These are not 6s. Leaving a 3, 5 pair behind. That probably affects this 9 cage in an interesting way, but let's fill the triple that's left on this diagonal. It's only 1, 5, and 6. That's not a 1. That's a 5, 6 pair in the row. So this is a 4. This is a 1. That's a 6. That's a 5. That's a 1 for the diagonal. We get a 5. We get a 6. Okay, this is cleaning up quite nicely. Can't put a 6 in here anymore, so this has to be 5, 1, 3 to add to 9. That resolves these and these. That gets us a 6 here. Gets us these 5s. This 3 on the diagonal gives us the 2 there. Okay. Very nice. This is a 4 or a 6. Now, 4 is tough here. 4 is not possible, right? If this was 4 plus 1, that would be 5. We need another 4 in the cage. So this is a 6 and that's a 2. We kind of knew there was a 2 there anyway, but that's the way I saw it. I think we're finishing. This box needs a 2 and a 4. They go like that. This box needs a 3 and a 6, which go like that. And we need a 3 and a 4, which go like that. And we're done. Very cool puzzle. I enjoyed that. Thanks, Wuschel. Yeah, not much to say. That was just a very clean and nice use of killer cages and the diagonal. Quite enjoyed that. Thank you. And if you enjoyed this, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.